All right, we're going to be starting lesson 1.3. Type in start lesson 1.3. This is about file exploration. I'm going to learn how to navigate a familiar file structure, get Claude to summarize multiple files at once, create new files from the conversation, and switch between different folders. So I just landed a consulting gig at Motor City Apps, a 14-person startup in Detroit's Corktown neighborhood. They built a scheduling app called Book It for small businesses. Blah, blah, blah. All right. The numbers tell the story. They targeted 5 active users and 15K MRR by January 2025. They got 340 users and 2,100 MRR. Monthly churn is sitting at 23%. The App Store rate is 3.1. The previous PM, Marcus Chan, walked out 2 weeks ago and left behind a folder of scattered half-finished files and no real handoff. Excuse me. The founders, Dana and Jerome, need answers. The company has 8 months of runway left. The clock is ticking. Your job, dig through the mess, figure out what went wrong, and build a relaunch plan. This is your problem to solve. Ready to see what's working? Say yes, and we'll pull up the full box structure. So I'm going to tell it to summarize everything in the company context folder, and then I'm going to tell it to create a file with the summary that we're going to discuss. Okay, it says here's your full breakdown of everything in the company contact folder. Your consultant brought in to save a Book It after a rough launch. To save Book It after a rough launch. The previous PM, marketing is gone, so it's telling the same thing. Telling us the organization and product, founders, the metrics, key issues, how to communicate. So it says, notice what just happened. I read 3 files and gave you 1 clean picture. You could do this for any folder, client contracts, research docs, meeting notes. Just point me at the folder and ask. So what I'm going to have to do, because we need to save this in another file so we know what we're working with, right? So create a file. I can't type it. Create a file called NotesMD, baby. With a summary of what we discussed. Sorry, I should have added show you what's inside the inherited chaos folder. So I'm going to do that as well. Like I said, I did this lesson before, got deleted somehow, messed up. So, but they did. I feel like this summary was better than the first one they gave me. Because the first time they gave me a summary, it didn't have these metrics, how they communicate. It had the brand voice, but it didn't give all these details as well. So. And also, you don't have to wait because you see how I say Q, so that'll just start working on that while they're done. So I'm gonna say it. I did it while they was answering, so that's why I did that. Then I'm gonna show you how I can switch files, and then we're gonna go to lesson 4. Did that just to see or to show y'all what it could do. So this is what's in the inherited chaos folder. We do have handoff notes, feature requests, customer complaints, competitor analysis, launch material, blah, blah, blah. It says 20 filed across 4 folders. The answers to what went wrong are in here, scattered across customer complaints, blah, blah, blah. This is exactly the kind of mess Cowork is built for. Instead of opening each file one by one, you can ask me to read across all of them and find patterns. So, you see how this is a game changer? And I don't know why the cube isn't working. But this is a game changer. Imagine you inheriting a project and stuff is scattered or you're not really getting it. You can have it summarize it for you. All the files and look for patterns. So this part don't really matter. We're gonna skip this. We're gonna start lesson point 4. Remember, this real world application for this, if you inherit a project from someone who left, this is perfect. Cowork is perfect. For making sense of a messy folder, Cowork is perfect. Or even organizing your own files, this is perfect, right? So you don't have to go in one by one. Like, my God. But yeah, y'all, I see y'all on the next one. Lesson 1.4 is next. Peace.